What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and today we are going to discuss super carriers. Those are your super capital ships that will be coming to the game as of June 1st. So we're going to get a first look at them, what you can expect if you do decide to pilot these. But before we get into everything, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. That's right. Tag that subscribe button, ring that bell, share and like the video. Then, of course, you'll stay up to date with everything we do here on the channel. So, we have the super carriers coming June 1st. Now, you may be wondering, what are super carriers? Those of you who have played EVE Online, I know you in the back row. I know you guys may have either flown with them, flown them themselves. I don't know. But this is basically for those of you who are not familiar with supers or what they are. So, in EVE Online, it is defined that a super carrier is a super capital ship. That's right. It's going to dwarf the carriers and dreads that are actually in the game now. And it technically falls under the carrier grouping for skill purposes. However, due to its immense size and scope, it is considered by most pilots a class of its own. Usually when you hear people refer to, oh, supers, that's what they're talking about, super carriers. So, super carriers are also the second largest class of the ship within EVE, only outclassed in size and firepower by Titans. Now, like Titans, supers cannot dock at normal stations or outposts. They can only dock in extra large citadels, so keep stars. Those are your Tech Force citadels that have come with this new tech corporation tech update. That's why you want to build the T4 if you or anyone in your corporation is planning to fly a super. So, we don't actually know what they're going to have specifically in these. We can only go off of what has been in the past. I know EVE Online is separate from EVE Echoes, but we're going to refer to their stats currently right now. Because they do draw inspiration from EVE Online, and a lot of the stuff can carry over. So, in general, bonuses. What you want to know is all these super carriers, right? They can all deploy 5 flights of fighters. That's 2 more than your regular carriers. And they are the only class of ship that can launch heavy fighters. Well, we don't. But we know that, you know, others can, because you have the faction carriers. And I believe those are your lightweight and your heavyweight ships. Yeah. So, it says here for the EVE Online, they can also fit burst projectors. They can fit 2 command bursts. Can fit tactical capsular recloner. Okay, so that's not going to be in the game. It's going to get 200% bonus to armor plates and shield extenders. Can lock at extended ranges. 200% bonus to command burst area of effect range. It can fit a networked sensor array. 50% bonus to remote shield dampening resistance, 50% bonus to stasis effect resistance, and 50% increase to remote electronic assistance impedance. So, take that with a grain of salt. You know, we're probably going to look at the bonuses for armor and shield. Those are going to be there. Locking and extended ranges, we can all do that already. Yeah. So let's go into the race specific. So, Caldari is up first here. We have the Wyvern super carrier. Now, as we look at the chart that they have here, it says it's going to be a predominant radar jamming feature on the super carrier. It looks like it's kind of got low fighter range, low maneuverability for the carrier, mid-range for fighter defense, mid-range for fighter damage, and extensive carrier defense. Now, the bonuses in EVE Online state that it gets a 7.5% bonus to fighter damage, 4% bonus to all shield resistances, plus 5 bonus to ship warp core strength, 5% reduction in ECM jamming burst projector cycle time, and a 2% bonus to shield command and information command burst strength and duration. So, it's a solid ship, right? It looks pretty badass too. There are some that I particularly like, right? And we're going to get to that. But the Wyvern's not a bad ship. I mean, it's also going to be, you know, in that same Caldari state. It's going to be that gray, kind of military-esque. So let's go right over to the Mimitar, which is the Hell. Now, this one basically just looks like, you know, a Nidhogger on crack, right? It's just a maximized Nidhogger. And this one's all over the map here. And it looks like it looks like it's got low fighter range, it's got mid carrier maneuverability, low fighter defense, mid carrier defense, and high fighter damage. So this is probably going to be, for those who are going to be using supers for ratting. I know, it hurt me to say that myself, but it looks like this is going to be your super of choice. And it looks like this prominent feature is going to be drive jamming. Now, I hope to see some big PvP fights with supers, and in EVE Online, they use something called jump bridging with Titans. Now, I don't know if that's even going to be a thing with EVE Echoes. And currently, with one of the past DLC, I guess you would say DLCs or updates for EVE Online, was the Phoenix one. You basically could have a clone lab in these supers. So basically, you could set a super as your clone base, and you could actually store battleships and personal ships inside the super, so that if you died in a fight, you can just reclone inside that person's super, jump in a new battleship, and enter the fray again. We don't know if that's coming. I highly, highly doubt we're going to see that in EVE Echoes, but now, the bonuses on the Mimitar one through EVE Online is a 10% bonus to fighter damage, so we're seeing that here. 5% bonus to fighter velocity, plus 5 to ship war core strength, 5% reduction to target illumination burst projector cycle time. Yeah, that's not going to be a thing. 2% bonus to shield command and skirmish command burst modules. Alright, so the next one is the Aeon, and that's your Mar faction, and it looks pretty sweet, right? If I remember, maybe it's not this, but you know how you look at the Yanjun battle cruiser, how it looks like it's cut in half? This basically kind of looks like the same thing. If you see this in space, it kind of looks like it's half a ship. At least that's how I remember flying next to it. Anyway, so this one is going to be a neutralization prominent feature, so I guess super cap newts on this. And this is going to have excellent fighter range. It's going to have excellent carrier defense, excellent fighter defense. You're going to have mid fighter damage and low carrier maneuverability. So this one I could see definitely as a PvP super right here. This is probably your PvP super of choice right here. Now the bonuses on this one, which is let's see, let me find it here. Sorry, hang on. You are going to get 7.5% bonus to fighter damage. You're going to get 4% bonus to all armor resists. You're going to get that plus 5 bonus to the warp core strength. It says here plus 5% reduction in weapon disruption burst projecting cycle time, and you're going to get 2% bonus in armored command and information command burst strength modules. So, solid shit. So, let's look at my favorite, and this is, I have always said I wanted to be a Nyx pilot, right? I know a lot of people say they really can't get over the look of the ship, but I like it. I've always enjoyed the Nyx look. I don't know, I'm weird like that, but, and you all know that I favor Galante, but right here, it's going to be, a prominent feature is fire control jamming. And it's going to have mid fighter range, it's going to have mid maneuverability, it's going to have low fighter defense, it's going to have mid carrier defense, and high fighter damage. And if we go to the bonuses that are in EVE Online, it's going to get 10% bonus to fighter damage, 5% bonus to fighter hit points. You're going to get that warp core strength plus 5. This one is 5% reduction in sensor dampening burst projector cycle time, and a 2% bonus in armored command and skirmish command burst modules. So, that's what you have to look forward to when you get into supers and as they come. Now, these are going to be a massive, massive investment to get into the ship, and I don't even want to speculate the cost of one of these kill mails. I'm going to see. I know I'm going to get one the first week. You know it's going to happen. As soon as they get built, one is going to die. Because you always got that one person who's going to do something silly. And, yeah, I'm expecting these, my estimate I say easy 300 billion plus we're going to see on a kill mail for one of these. But yeah, so that's what you got to expect for Supers. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited about Supers coming to the game? Do you think it's too soon? Do you think it's just a waste of time to bring these in? You tell me your thoughts. Also, you can also hit me up on Discord. You know my DMs are always open. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Fly safe. And remember, we're always one vision, one purpose, one friend.